Welcome to this weekend's edition of Mox News. I'm Shayne Perry.
And I'm Kiyanna Crutcher.
How are you spending your spring break? One nursing student spent a spring break off the coast of Africa.
Megan Duran worked on a mercy ship as part of her medical mission. Here's her story.
So Madagascar was part of a trip that we were offered to go on as students. It was the first time that UTC has allowed a nurse anesthesia student to go on this type of trip. Professor Ray Alonji sent out an email this past year and said, so I'm taking some students, I'm offering to take a student with me to Madagascar. Is anyone interested? This is what you would need to do. It would be 2 weeks of service. Let me know if you're interested. Here's where you apply on the website. And you're taking clinical time away from here at school in Chattanooga. And we're gonna go to Africa and we're gonna do surgery on a ship. So I applied, others applied, others were scared, thinking, well, this is a lot of time away from graduate level work. We still had tests, we still had case studies, we still had all kinds of things and responsibilities for school. But I was very excited when I saw that email, and I just kind of took a chance that it's all going to work out and this experience is going to be really good.
Megan had very good experience with pediatric ICU, and that was actually very useful on the ship as someone that felt comfortable with kids. She went on the ship as a anesthesia assistant, so as a nurse anesthetist student, she was very well qualified for it with her previous experience plus the training that she received here at UTC.
While we were on the ship, we took care of patients and did surgery for patients with different types of bone abnormalities that needed orthopedic surgery. We took care of women that needed different repairs, gynecologic repairs from complications secondary to pregnancy. We took care of many children that had different craniofacial abnormalities. It was pretty life-changing for me, and I know it was life-changing for the patients. It was exciting to see the work that a lot of people could do to just make some kind of difference in someone else's life.
I would say in the 2-week period she was on the ship, she probably had like 2 months worth of experience simply because of the caseload and the variety of cases that she did get.
It's a once-in-a-lifetime kind of thing, and actually I thought it was a once-in-a-lifetime thing, but now I want to go back, and I can't wait to go back. And I hope others will want to go as well, because it's possible.
A UTC professor and graduate student realized their goal to run the first ever Chattanooga Marathon. The marathon was an opportunity to test out some new technology. Dr. Eric Hungenberg ran the full marathon while Kelsey Klein finished the half marathon. Both wore headsets that measured mood and emotion, then transferred the information via Bluetooth technology to a website that tracked their progress. Mox News will tell you what's next in this research.
UTC students showed their support for the marathon runners as they came through campus. Members of Chi Omega and Delta Zeta were on hand to cheer the runners on as they worked their way across campus. Even Scrappy was there to give a high five to the runners.
And we had a big welcome this week for the UTC Mox. Here's video of the men's basketball team after they came home from Asheville. The men beat ETSU to win the Southern Conference title. The women also won the championship title. Both find out this weekend who they play in the NCAA championship tournament. Congratulations, we will let you know when they play.
It was Foreign Language Week at UTC this week. The Foreign Language Department partnered with the Biology Department's Dr. Hill Craddock for a nature hike scavenger hunt at Lula Lake Land Trust on Lookout Mountain. A group of students and faculty met at Holt Hall to carpool up Lookout Mountain to the Land Trust. As they hiked up the trail to an overlook, the students and faculty matched words in foreign languages to things they saw on the trek.
I heard about it just through some flyers that went around school, and then my Spanish professor, Professor Browder, came to class the other day and she said, hey guys, we've got this really knowledgeable biologist who wants to take us on a hike, and he'll be speaking Italian and we'll be speaking Spanish and French and all sorts of things, and it's going to be really cool. So
at the end of the hike, the students saw the waterfalls at the lake. This was the second year in the foreign language department led a nature hike. Lula Lake is privately owned, but is open to the general public on the first and last Saturdays of each month.
The Women's Center partnered with Starbucks to celebrate International Women's Day with an event called Thanks a Latte on Tuesday. Students were asked to write the name of a woman who has directly or indirectly impacted their life on a coffee cup photo prop. Many of the participants thanked their mothers, sisters, and friends. Students who posted the picture on social media will be entered into a raffle for a chance to win one of 10 free Starbucks gift cards.
UTC's Department of Communication hosted Photo Night on Wednesday, featuring 6 different local photographers and artists in Chattanooga. This Com Week event welcomes students and photographer lovers of all ages. These photographers showcase their work, including discussions about their passions and professional journeys. Students were able to ask questions about the professional world and any advice they had to offer. UTC's Professor Billy Weeks also presented his work and shared some of his favorite photography moments.
Free pizza and networking opportunities were offered to communication students this week. Pizza with the Pros is an annual event sponsored by the Communication Department to help students network. Former UTC communication students returned to campus to give other students of the same major an insight on what life is like after graduation. 10 alumni discussed their jobs at Blue Cross Blue Shield, BMW, Erlanger, and other businesses. The event was a success, and students were able to connect with other people who were in their shoes not too long ago.
That does it for this edition of Mox News. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to subscribe and check out our other videos uploaded throughout the week to YouTube.
We air on the UTC TV channel and Housing Channel 2.1, so tune in and have a great weekend from all of us here at Mox News.